Okay, who's most likely to always need a phone charger?
No.
Yeah.
Girl, she texted our group chat and she was like, guys, I'm in trouble.
Hey friends, it's Emily Curl. We're here at our iHeartRadio studios, and today we're joined by the global girl group KATSEYE is in our studios. Can we give it up for KATSEYE? Welcome, ladies. Welcome to iHeartRadio. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having us.
This is exciting. We're going to dive into the whole story. Before we kick this off, I just want to go around, and if you can introduce yourselves and tell us your name and where you're from.
Okay, so I'm Manoa. I'm 22 and I'm from Switzerland.
Hey, I'm Laura. I'm 18 and I'm from New York and LA.
Hi, I'm Yoon-che and I'm 16. I'm from Korea.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm from Manila, Philippines, and I'm 21 years old.
Hi, I'm Daniela. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm 20 years old.
I'm a Georgia girl myself.
Stop.
I love it.
God.
I was just in Atlanta, and that's why I have no voice. I was singing karaoke at Dark Horse in Atlanta. If anyone's been there, it's a great time.
Oh my god.
The Georgia girls.
So fun.
What a crew. Well, we're so happy to have you here. I know you had an early morning. What time did the alarms go off today?
2
a.m. You're up and at 'em. But you just performed on GMA, which has to be, I mean, that's so exciting. Tell me about how the morning's been.
It's been an amazing morning. So much happening, but we are just we were so excited for GMA, and it all turned out amazing, and we had so much fun, and it was great, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the first live performances you guys have had as a group, right?
The second
we've
ever done.
Wow.
And it's our first TV appearance together morning.
And live TV is no
live
joke.
TV. That's our first live TV.
Did you? What time were you warming up your vocal cords? I feel like when I wake up, I don't have a voice. I'm like, what was the morning routine to get ready for that?
Oh my god! 5 a.m, we were just
Literally not even 5 a.m. While we're in glam, we're literally and then we're literally already warming up our necks and everything, and they're trying to do our makeup, and we're warming up.
Let's talk about your first performance, which was Cake on LA. And I feel like that was such an insane experience, such a time. Tell us about that. I mean, what was going through your minds before you hit the stage for the first time?
I was so excited because I've been watching the K-Con since I was a lot. So, and that was our first performance on the stage, so it was really exciting and really thankful. Yes,
I feel like dreams came true that night. It was our first ever performance at Crypto. That's insane. And we're still processing everything.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Such a year that you guys have had. I want to go back because, like I said in the intro, you're the first global girl group formed with K-pop developmental methods. So for those watching who are not sure what that means, what can you tell us about what this group is and how you all were formed?
So we are a global group heavily inspired by K-pop. So we're just a normal pop group, but we use the K-pop methodology when we were training, and a lot of the K-pop side comes into how much importance we put on our performance and dance. Most of our songs have a very synchronized choreo. So that's what's super K-pop about us, but we are just a pop group. And yeah, the training was crazy. It was super intense, but I think the most fun time in all of our lives. And yeah, we have so much respect for K-pop idols and how hard they work, and we're so grateful that we got to experience that.
Paint the picture of what a day in the life looked like for you all at training, at camp. What did that look like?
So we would wake up at 6 a.m, sometimes 7.
Y'all are really morning risers these days. Y'all are really
And
up and at
low
'em.
key, none of us are morning people.
None of us.
None
we
of
are
us.
always staying up late.
But yeah, we had to wake up every single day. We started off our day sometimes with vocal training, or we had a workout class in the morning at 8 a.m. And throughout the whole day, we just had rehearsal, 8 hours of rehearsal. Sometimes we had Vogue classes. We had visual visual performance. Sometimes we had whacking or songwriting, and it was such an amazing experience because we got to learn so many amazing things about ourselves and about each other. And yeah, every single day we went to training, and it was like that for like 2 years.
2 years?
We had monthly evaluations too.
Yes.
Which is something that was done in K-pop. It's a thing that's also done in K-pop training, where every single month there's this monthly evaluation where you sort of put on a performance, and it kind of like shows you like your growth, shows the people, like the company, like, okay, this is how much I grew. And so our days would be full of training classes, and then along with that, rehearsals for the evaluation.
And at any point, could you be dismissed from this process? Like, what did that look like when you're going through these evaluations? Like, did you know there was a lot on the line throughout the entire time?
Oh, I think it was made very clear to us that it's like, this is such a big thing, and we could get eliminated at any time, literally, and anybody can make the group. And there's so much of that literally displayed. A lot of that is going to be displayed in our docuseries, Popstar Academy KATSEYE.
That's what I was going to ask. So obviously this is airing on Netflix, which this is huge. We saw the trailer and it looks so intense. Obviously you all lived it. Watching the trailer back for the first time, what's going through your mind?
I mean, it was just insane. I feel like we're all super excited and emotional about it because like those were like, 2 or 3 years of our lives, and now we get to like see it again. And I'm really excited for people to see it because I feel like it's going to be a very inspiring documentary because people are going to be able to like see our growth. Right. And yeah, I remember there was this one clip of Megan, our member, who is missing today, unfortunately.
I know we miss her.
Yes, yeah, we miss you, Megan. And she like literally looked like a baby, and like seeing that growth is insane. Yeah. It really, yeah.
On the opposite side of that, is there anything you're nervous to relive?
I feel like just because it's like, for us, like 2.5 years, but like the whole project has been in the works for like so many more years. So I feel like putting that into 8 hours of footage is like crazy. And like, we got to live it. So like every experience, like we remember so vividly, and like we don't know what's actually going to end up in the docuseries. You know what I mean?
Be so nervous for. Are you nervous? You're excited? Like that's a nerve-wracking wait time.
I think it's everything because like we're mostly excited, but like we just don't know like what to expect. So I think that's the part that like makes us a little nervous, but good vibes. And I think we're all just like very excited.
And like you said, inspiring. And I think what was so cool to see in the trailer, and obviously again you guys lived it, but just for everyone watching at home, 120,000 submissions, down to 20 contestants that participated in this, and down to the final 6. When you first signed up for this, first going through that process, did you have any idea that this is where this would lead you, that you'd be sitting on this couch, that you'd be in this band, that this would be...
I thought it was a scam. Like, I'm not joking.
Too good to be true.
I was scouted on IG, and
you got the DM, and you're like, well, who is this? Is a bot?
It was such bot vibes.
It was bot vibes.
And now I'm sitting here. No, yeah, it was insane.
So you got the DM and you're like, okay, let me audition for this? Like, how did it? Okay.
Yeah. We still all had to audition. Some of us were scouted. Some of us auditioned in the first place. But yeah, I thought it was a scam.
That's so funny. I mean, you go in and you're one of 120,000. For each of you, at what point during the process did you realize, like, oh, wait, this is real for me? Like, this could actually really be my life. I could be a part of this group. Like, was there one moment in the process?
I feel like
I like the all look. You all know you're.
Yeah. I fortunately was able to experience this entire project like from the very beginning, like with all the trainees. So I got to see like everybody like come and go, and every single time like a big change would happen, I feel like one big moment was when I literally moved from the Philippines to LA, and I'm pretty sure almost every single one of us can relate to that, especially the contestants before. Like the big shift really was moving away from home and having to be independent and also chase for your dreams and everything. And there's these time differences, and then the culture shock and the training. There was just a lot, and you can't help but feel the realness of it all. Right. And so I feel like those moments are really like the heavy ones. So when somebody would leave and then you can't see them anymore, and you like don't know when you're gonna see them again, and having to like be friends with these girls, but no, you're still in competition. Like it was such an insane experience.
I was curious about that dynamic. What is that like, knowing that like some of these people you actually will be, you know, obviously you're in a band together now, you're obviously friends, but like knowing you're in competition at that time, what sort of like mental space did that take you to?
I feel like over everything, like we were the only people that were experiencing like the whole process, and like we, like us 20 girls and also the other girls that were part of it, we were the only ones that like could truly understand like what we're feeling and just like how, like just the whole thing. So I feel like yes, the competition was always like in our minds, but for me personally, at least, I feel like I just like let it happen, and like you always want the best for the girls around you, because like we are literally all sisters, like we became family. So it was definitely weird. Like you have to root for yourself and like put yourself first, but like you're also genuinely rooting for the other girls, and like you would like see the girls and be like, I want to be in a group with you. Like at some point, like we just wanted everyone to make it, like, you know what I mean?
Oh my God. Because there's 20, right? 20 that was in the final. And you guys still keep in touch with the other girls that didn't?
Definitely.
Still a part of, okay.
Every single day.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's sort of so exciting to like see too of you guys like in this process. I want to talk about the name too, KATSEYE. How did that come to be, and how does that represent you all as a group?
Well, KATSEYE, our group name, is actually inspired by the gemstone KATSEYE. And it kind of changes like its colors and the way it looks depending on how you look at it, or like your perspective. That sort of like represents each and every one of our different backgrounds and how we grew up and where we come from, because it's just so diverse. So I think that's why it's so special to have that name for us. It was just so fitting.
Yeah. And let's talk about the music that you're all creating. So you have 2 singles out right now. Let's start with Debut. Tell us about this one. You wrote this with Ryan Tedder, right?
Yes, we did. So we actually got to like physically work with him. We got to record at his studio, which I think was the most like insane experience for us, and we're so grateful that we got to work with him, because he's literally a legend.
Insane.
Yeah, insane.
It's amazing.
He's
He
a
really is-
legend.
His mind operates on a whole different level.
Yeah, and
So impressed.
he like really got to bring like the best out of us with our delivery, and like every single one of us went in there, he gave us a pep talk and he was like, just go for it, like just do it, you know what I mean? And Debut is all about confidence, and like it's super empowering. It's like our more fierce and strong side as a group, and it's really our first statement as KATSEYE. So
I love that.
yeah, I feel like we're very proud of it and resonate with it.
It's incredible. And then we also have Touch, which debuted. We have the video for Touch. And talk about the choreography. I was so impressed. How long did it take you guys to learn that the heart hand thing? I like couldn't grab, like I couldn't wrap my mind around that.
We'll teach it. We'll teach it.
Yeah, no, I'm a terrible dancer, but okay, if you guys can teach me, we'll try.
So Touch is basically more like our softer side. And honestly, Touch was way easier to learn than Debut for me, at least. How do you guys feel about that? Yeah. But yeah, it's our softer side. It's like this, very flowy, dreamy song, and it's very catchy. And it just came out a week ago. Stream Touch.
So much is happening for you. Like, are y'all sleeping? Are you just like taking it all in? Like, does it just feel like a whirlwind? Like, what day is it even?
We all have no sense of time. We're kind of just in the moment, and we're kind of just like, KATSEYE over here, and we're all just like, okay, and then we're like here, and it's so overwhelming, but it's the best kind, really, for each and every one of us. Like, every single time, I feel like the times we're able to process is when we're kind of like in the car, or we're just like sitting, like about to eat
moment.
yeah, and then suddenly we'll be like, oh my goodness,
like this is
like
happening.
and it just like sinks in, and it's
Like shower thoughts. Like you're
yeah,
just
like
in the shower.
we get
and
like
you're
those
just
like shower thoughts with
wait.
each other, but
Wait.
we're like, oh, where am I? I'm in KATSEYE.
For like 2 or 3 years, this is all that we wanted so badly. And like now living it and like experiencing all these dreams that are coming true, it's like we want to take it all in and not take a single moment for granted, because it's truly insane what's happening right now.
Is it what you expected, good or bad? Like, is it everything? Like, is it what you had in your mind of what this was going to look like?
So much better than
It is
what
so
I
much
expected.
better.
Yeah.
I agree.
This is like one of the things that you don't know what to expect until you actually experience it. Like this is our dream, so we literally haven't this has been in our heads since we were little girls, so we had all these expectations, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like this, and it's just so much bigger than that in the best way.
And like you were saying earlier, it's like, I think what, it's hard for all of us to understand during the experiences, the sacrifices that it took to get here. And I think we're going to see a little bit of that when we see Popstar Academy. What do you hope the fans and people who are watching take away from seeing this process, from seeing you on our screens, on our stage? What are you hoping they gain and get from that?
I'm hoping that when they see the documentary, I just want them to know how much we really love doing this and how much work and love we put into our training to be here where we are today. And also, I want them to see our sisterhood and our friendship through all like the hard situations, like with each other. Like we were just always there for each other.
I mean, you're like growing up together. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we have your debut EP, SIS, that I want to ask you about. Tell us about it. What can we expect?
So SIS is Soft is Strong, and we have 5 songs. We have our 2 singles, Debut and Touch, and then we have My Way, I'm Pretty, and Tonight I Might. And
Tonight I Might. Ooh.
yes.
I like that
And
title.
I'm so excited for everyone to hear our EP, and I just think this EP is so beautiful, and it shows our duality as KATSEYE, like soft side and our strong side. So, and I also think like in this EP, we talk about each of our stories and we resonate with the lyrics a lot. So I hope others can see that and resonate with our music as well.
As we learn about each of your stories, before we go, last thing, I just want to do a quick rapid fire. We have a couple questions where I'm going to say most likely to, and you tell me who in the group says I can do this, okay? This is always fun, and then we'll let you go, but we're so excited y'all are here, so okay. Who's most likely to do something improvised on stage or in rehearsals? Oh, we get mixed.
Danny.
Either me or Sophia.
Yeah.
And really, what does that look like?
I feel like Danny and I, like when we're learning the dance, we're kind of just like, sometimes we're like trying to perform at the same time, but then we get really focused. And then once we're like, okay, go full out, suddenly we're like, a random hair flip is in there, or like a little like random, like we
Yeah.
wink out of nowhere, and I'm like, who is she? Like, where did she come
The alter ego comes through.
Exactly.
Who's most likely to have the closet everyone borrows from?
Laura.
Oh, that was
Laura has such
Our
a fashion
great
queen.
sense of style.
How would you
I
describe
also-
your style? Well, yeah.
Okay. Streetwear for sure. Y2K. I also love like baggy stuff, but I feel like my absolute like favorite thing is like statement pieces. Like I love to collect like cool pieces, and I also like flashy, like just things that catch your eye.
I like that it's a mix of like the casual streetwear style mixed with like
Yeah.
something big and bold.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so there's something for everyone in the closet.
Yes, no, and I love sharing. So
Oh, that's great. I have 2 sisters. I do not love sharing. I don't share my
no, because
We love sharing.
Because I have a
That's so
sister.
good.
I have an older sister, and she's so annoying about sharing clothes. So like,
Oh, I'm that
we've
girl.
had to teach each other how to share.
And then you see them in a picture in your shirt, and you're like, I suddenly have missed this shirt for years. I need to send it back to me. I
I'm
need
like,
to
oh,
wear
what
it.
is that?
My mom and I were like that.
Okay, who's most likely to always need a phone charger?
I know.
Yeah.
Girl, I
got
Why is your phone always dead?
I literally, I lost.
It was like 11 p.m.
It was like later than that.
She texted our
I
group chat
sent
and she
an
was like,
emergency
guys, I'm in trouble. My phone is
down to the
1%.
5%. Where it's like,
1%, and I was like typing like SOS, I'm in room da da da, like bring me a charger please. That's a leaker room number. Oh my god.
wait, that's so funny. Well, maybe this might be you too. I was gonna say, who's most likely to just react to a message in the group chat, not provide anything back, like a little heart or a little thumbs
See,
up?
sometimes you
Yeah.
Sometimes I physically see her like react. Like I'll send a message in our group chat and she's like right next to me. Sometimes she'll be like, eh. And she never responds. She just like, eh.
But you got the laugh in there. It's good.
Yeah, I'm like, was that to my message?
Okay, 2 more. Who's most likely to be on top of the latest TikTok trend?
Probably Megan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She always comes in with like the newest like inside joke of Gen Z, and we're like,
actually so true.
Megan is very on top of everything.
The Gen Z language. Does she speak in Gen Z?
I feel like we low-key all speak in Gen Z, but like definitely Megan, definitely me. Like we both like.
That's so funny. Okay, last one. Who's most likely to give the hype up speech before a performance or like a big event?
Sophia. Sophia.
I think it's
Yes. For sure.
And
Very
what's
grounding.
the sentiment? What's the vibe?
I always tell the girls, like, we've been working so hard. So my biggest thing before we do something big, like a performance or even an interview, is to trust our hard work and have fun. Because we've been working so hard. So we're allowed to have fun. We're just allowed to enjoy the moment because we can just trust that we've put in all the work.
And I feel like I've found that the fans respond to that. Like when you're having fun, I'm sure they enjoy it even more. Or like when they can tell that you're liking something, that makes it all the more fun for them too. I love that. Okay, last thing. If you guys want to send a message to your fans right now, to those watching that are excited, just discovered you, you have the floor. Take it away, our first camera.
Icons, we love you. We would not be here without you, and we're so grateful. And thank you so much for your support. Mwah.
Love you.
I was going to say if anyone else looks sad. You want to say something? Go ahead.
No,
Start crying.
No, you know, we really do love you. We got to meet some fans today at GMA, and they've been like there since 2 a.m. and it's really just everything we do is really for them. So we love them down by.
Oh, well, we love you all. Can we give it up one more time for KATSEYE in our studio?
Thank you for having us.
It's been so fun. We love you guys. So nice to meet y'all. And then make sure you guys stream all of the new music, and don't forget to watch the Netflix documentary. It's called Popstar Academy KATSEYE, out soon. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here, and don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. See you next time.